Well, it's week 2 of the UFL. Welcome fans, welcome UFL fans. This should be a better and exciting week. I think the play will be a lot better. The rain should be better, and it looks like the attendance is going to be a lot better for a lot of these home teams. Let's get started. First game, which should be, I think ESPN will have the Saturday games this week. First game is a noon game, and it should be Memphis and San Antonio. This should be a good game. Should be a good defensive game. I am going with Memphis. I still think they're stacked. I still think them and Birmingham are going to meet for the playoff game for the USFL Championship. Case Cookers didn't look great last week. None of the offense we could really say looked good that last week except for San Antonio. And even some of their points were based on a fake punt, but hey, tip your hat to them. I am taking, and it should be a good crowd, they saying, at Memphis. I think the half of the stadium they're selling tickets only is sold out or almost sold out. Good for them. Good for the league. Good for us. So I'm taking them to win. I'm not impressed. I'm sorry, I'm dealing with someone else. I'm impressed with Memphis a lot this year. San Antonio did look good last week. I'm going 23-16 Memphis on this one. The weather should not be an issue. It's going to be about 65 and mostly sunny from the game time to the time the game ends. Weather should not be an issue in Memphis. The second game, weather won't be an issue at all. It's the home opener for the Battlehawks, a primetime game going up against the NCAA Men's National Semifinal. They're saying about at least over 40,000, possibly 50,000 are going to fill up the dome at America Center today for this primetime game. That's pretty impressive. That could set a new or close to a spring record for football. The USFL in the early days, in the 80s, has those records. But I'm taking St. Louis at home. This should be a low-scoring game. I am not impressed with either one of these offenses. Even though A.J. McCarron is the quarterback, he has a pretty bad finger right now. Even though they look good when the ball's in his hands, his offensive line is not that good. The Arlington offense last week looked like it did for the first 10 weeks of last year, although they were playing the Stallions. Luis Perez is still there. This is a great quarterback matchup. In fact, I would call this the quarterback matchup of the week. Luis Perez and A.J. McCarron. But I'm going with St. Louis, the home opener, 20-16. Next day, this game will be on Fox. Michigan is playing a second straight road game against the Birmingham Stallions, who are playing their second straight week on the road. Hey, it's okay. They had home games for the first 2 years anyway. I still think the Stallions are the best team. This Michigan defense will give them fits, but the Stallions can play defense too, and they have offense also. I'm going with not Michigan. I'm going with the Stallions to win this one. I'm going to go 23-10. I just not a fan of the Michigan offense. I mean, they won on a 64-yard field goal last week. Tip your hat to them. Good job. But you're playing a much better team this week. So I'm taking them. I am taking the USFL champions to win this game. And finally, the last game of the week at Audi Field, the home opener for the Defenders. It should be almost a sellout. They're hosting the Roughnecks. Weather should not be an issue either. It should be about mostly sunny, 60 degrees. And I'm taking the Defenders to win this one. The Defenders offense, despite losing the 4 top guys from last year in the offense, they still moved the ball. Their red zone offense was awful. Awful. That was the problem. So, I am taking them to win this game. I'm going to go 27. I'm going to go 27-19 Defenders. So, that's my picks for the week. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. Enjoy the football action, everyone. We'll talk to you later.